Hi, I'm Tanya, and today we're going to start standing, and we're going to start by doing some side bending stretches. So stand with your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Bring your right arm up to your ear. Send your hips out to the side and stretch over in a side bend. Bring the arm down first, and then switch. Arm comes up, stretches over. Make sure that you're sending the hips out so that that stretch comes down the lower body as well as the upper body. Bring the arm down first. We are toning this whole lateral side of the body, so we want to soften that before we start to come up. So we're stretching, toning, and then softening and coming up. One more time each way. Okay, now come to center, and we're just going to do some tiger tail, which means we're just going to let the body rotate, let the arms swing. Just getting that rotational movement in the spine, nice and easy. This is great for the fascia. Fascia is what provides bounce and spring. So when we go to the end and then let it naturally recoil back, that's our fascia working. Muscles are involved, of course, but this is more fascially focused rather than muscle focused. One more time each way. Good. All right, now we're going to go into a standing roll down. So feet are right under the hips, about 6 to 8 inches apart. Knees can be soft. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. And we're going to let the head just drop. Tuck the tailbone a little bit and soften the knees because we want to stabilize the pelvis so that we are moving just the spine. Pull the abdominals in. Engaging our abdominals is what flexes the spine. So we want to pull the abdominals in and engage those. And just round forward. And let the body drape forward. Let the arms dangle, the head dangle. Keep the tailbone tucked so that you're not pushing your butt back as you round the spine over. Hopefully you're feeling that stretch come all the way down to where everything's attaching here in the pelvis. And now we're going to hinge at the hips, straighten the legs, and let the spine dangle. Arms dangle. Now we're stretching the lower body, glutes, hamstrings, calves, down into the Achilles tendon, even to the bottom underside of the foot. Bend the knees, come into a deep squat. If you need to separate your feet a little bit to come into that squat, that's fine. Your goal is that your heels stay down and you can drop way down into a squat. Then roll forward onto your hands and knees. Press into the backs of the toes and the soles of the feet. Stretch the bottoms of the feet. Rock back onto your heels. And now lift back up. We're just reversing our way back up now. And now soften the knees, tuck the tailbone, start to roll the spine back up, using your glutes and hamstrings to bring the pelvis back up. That brings the low back. And then we roll the mid and upper spine up. Now we're going to come into a straddle. And if this is not comfortable for you for any reason, like if you can't take your head down, if you have low blood pressure or glaucoma or vertigo, and it's not comfortable for you to be rolling up and down, then for this one, you may come down into a straddle on the floor if that's easier for you. Okay, but we're going to be standing if you can. Nice wide-legged stance. Hinge at the hips and drop forward, bringing your hands into the center. Let the head hang down. And we're going to walk over to your right. See if you can grab the outside of your right leg and pull your body down your right leg. And then walk it through center, over to the left. And again through center, over to your right. Through center, to your left,
And then bring it into center. See, are you able to hang a little bit lower to the floor at all? And now toe heel your way back in. If you're sitting on the floor, you would just draw your legs together, stretch, and then soften the knees and roll it up.
Okay, so now we're going to come to the shoulders. So bring your hands out into like goalpost formation, and we're going to do what's called elbow curls. So you're going to bring the elbows together in front of you, and then open out. So we're working the hinging function of our shoulder joint. We really want to keep the scapula stable, and we're just hinging, closing, and opening. Let's go 5 more times. 1, 2, make sure you're not locking out your knees. 3, 4, and 5. Good, and bring that down. Okay, we're going to go into big arm circles. Bring the arms up, keep the shoulders down, take it back as far back behind you as you can without arching. Start to turn the palms away. Reach back behind you, continue rotating the arms and the shoulder joints, and bring it down. Pinkies are leading forward. And take it back. Rotate. Draw the shoulders down, arms are hopefully behind you as you lift, and then they come down in front. And back. Turn the palms away, stretch, don't let the spine move, keep the head lifted and tall. And back. Lift as high as you can, rotate, keep the ribs in. Good, we're going to go one more time. And up. Back. And down. Last time lifting. Keep the torso still, the pelvis still. Reach back behind you and bring it down. Okay, arms are going to come out to the side now, standing arm circles. Try to be straight out from the side. If you can come into what we call a golfer's grip, meaning that I've got my knuckles curled at the middle knuckle and my thumbs out, that's how I'm going to come here. Thumbs are facing forward. If that's challenging for you, if it makes you focus too much on what's happening in your hands, just have fingers out straight. When thumbs are pointed forward, we're going to circle forward. Keep the knees soft. You don't want to lock out here. We're going to be circling quickly. What it's going to be doing is actually challenging the core to keep us stable as we're quickly circling our arms. Keep the shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Keep them down. Knees are soft. And here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms back now. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Make sure you're out to the sides. You're not drifting forward. Soft knees. And we go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now just roll the shoulders a bit. Make sure it's nice and big. You're getting all 4 directions, lifting up, squeezing back, pushing down and forward. And let's go the other way. Good. 2 more times. Last one. Good. Okay, so now we're going to come down onto our side. And we're going to work our deltoid or rotator cuff. So you're going to bring your arms straight out in line with your shoulder. Arm is up. And you're going to press your arm down towards the floor, just for a little stretch. Remember, no pain ever,
Just feel a good stretch. Now, holding your hand there just lightly, you're going to try to pull your hand down away from your top hand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now press up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If this is uncomfortable for you to hold your neck up like this, and you have a yoga block that you can lay your head on or a rolled up towel, you can prop your head up. Okay, again, I have my hand here just as a target and I'm trying to pull away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm pressing up into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. First, I'm just going to give it a little assisted stretch. Make sure that as you stretch, your elbow doesn't start to straighten out. You want to keep that 90-degree bend in your elbow. Okay, now using my top hand as a target, I'm going to try to pull away from it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now press up into my top hand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, pulling away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pushing up into my top hand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to stand back up and we're going to go into some elbow joint mobility. So tuck your elbows in. You're going to turn your forearms inward, pronate them, so that the thumbs are going to roll down towards the floor. Come down, and supinate. Turn the pinkies up and bring it up so that you land in a W shape. Turn in and come down. Turn out and lift up. And down. And up. You want to make sure that you're keeping your upper arm still and that you're just moving from the elbow joint. So we're only rotating the forearm. We're not rotating the upper arm. If it helps you to just do one arm at a time and to hold your upper arm so that you can feel that your humerus is not moving, you can do that. One more time. And now we're going to reverse it. Take it down and bring it up the center and down and up the center. And if you were doing one arm at a time, that's when you need to switch. Let's do 3 more. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's come down, do just a little bit of wrist mobility. Turn your fingers back to point towards you. Lean back, get that big stretch down the forearm, through the wrist, into the hand. And now turn the hands over. Try to straighten the elbows. If it's too much, you can just do one arm at a time so that you can support your weight on that other one and not have too much weight on that bent wrist. You would lean back as you have the mobility. Switch. Okay, and now just roll the wrists a little bit.
Here I'm letting my forearms roll as well. Go the other way. And now we're going to isolate just the wrists. So I'm going to block my forearm, keep my hand like a blade, and rotate just at the wrist. So I want to make sure that my forearm isn't rotating. Go the other way. Make it as big as you can, isolating just the wrist and not letting the forearm come in. Okay, other arm. And the other direction. Good. Okay, now we're going to lie down on our backs. We're going to do single leg pull and double leg pull. So you're going to pull your right knee into your chest, lift your left leg so that it's at about 45 degrees. Curl your head and chest up and keep your collarbones broad and open, so keep your elbows wide. Switch legs and switch. Pull it in nice and deep and switch. And switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. One last one. Hug both knees in, rest it down. We're going to go to double leg pull and we're going to break it down. So first we're going to curl up and have our arms just on the floor by our side. Send the legs out to about 45 degrees. It's where you can keep your back flat and pull back in. Just the legs and back in. Just the legs, pull back in, hug it in, rest the head. Turn the head side to side. Let the neck release. Okay, now we're going to do just the arms. So curl up, the legs are going to stay here. We send the arms out, circle, hug the knees in. Out, circle, hug the knees in. And 3. Circle, hug the knees in. Rest it down. Take the head side to side, let the neck release. Okay, and now we're going to put arms and legs together. Curl up. The body stays still, no movement in the body. Just the arms and legs go out. Circle the arms, pull the knees in. So you want to make sure that when you go out, your body doesn't drop. Stay lifted and in. One more time, and bring it in, and rest it down. Take the head side to side. Okay, now arms down by your side. Bring your legs into frog, and we're going to take the legs straight up overhead and bring it down. Now, if you're really tight in the hamstrings, and you can't get the legs straight up overhead and you need to go out on an angle, that's fine. But your goal is to be bringing your legs straight up over your hips. Okay, take it up, squeeze, hold, and pull it back down. And press up and squeeze and hold, pull back down. We're going for 10. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now from here we're going to open in a straddle. Open out and pull back together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Bring it in and hug it down. Now we're just going to do some rolling like a ball just to massage the spine. As always, my main focus is the spine massage. The tighter your ball is, the more the abdominals have to work, the more open you are, the more help you get from just the weight of your lower body. So you take it to wherever it's just a nice, relaxed rolling of the spine. If you want to practice not letting your feet drop, you can, or if you want to come up and rest each time, that's fine with me. I want a nice round flexed spine. Roll all the way back and come up. Two more. And that is our session for today. Thank you so much for being with me again, and I look forward to our next time together.